Hi, I'm Stacey and I'm going to be showing you how to make blackout poetry. So, what is blackout poetry? Blackout poetry is where you take an existing piece of text, read through it, decide which words you like, black out the rest so that you're left with a poem. Blackout poetry is really simple. It's a great way to be creative and have an outlet without it being too demanding. It's productive at the same time and a great way to get engaged in the day. People can make them really decorative and motivational, and they make lovely displays. It's unique because anyone could look at the page and find different words appealing. You can even do it on an iPad or tablet. To get started with blackout poetry, all you need is something with writing on, like a newspaper. You could scan a book, you could find an article that you like, put it into Word, print it off, or you could use an actual book and then something to black it out with. So to get started, I'm going to have a look at the one I printed off the internet, and it's really easy to find just any article that you like. I looked for one about the moon because I thought that would be an interesting topic, and I'm going to start by circling the words that I like, just anything that jumps out at me, with pencil. So I'm going to read through and have a look. Let's go. Okay, so now that I've read through and I found the words that I liked, I've circled them. It's time to read them, just make sure it makes sense. So I've got before the sun, the view of the moon, illuminated, unmistakable, and incomplete darkness. Let's get shading and bring this poem to life. So you could leave it at that, but I would like my words to stand out a little bit more, so I think I'm going to grab some paint and paint over where I've rubbed the words out to make mine stand out a little bit more. Okay, so to protect my surfaces, I'm going to put a bit of newspaper down. I'm going to grab some water so I can clean my paintbrush. Grab a paintbrush, any paintbrush, it doesn't really matter as long as you can black out the words with it, and be careful when you do that. I'm going to grab some paints, probably going to go with some space colours, so I've got some black, maybe purple and blue, and I'm going to get started. Precious when I put my paint on, I by accidentally covered the word illuminated, but luckily the poem still makes sense, so that's okay. But when you are painting, just be careful and make sure you go around your words carefully so you don't do what I did and by accidentally black one out. Okay, so my poem now says, before the sun, the view of the moon, unmistakable in complete darkness. Now I'm going to let that dry, and then maybe when it's dry I might go back with some white paint and paint a moon, because what you can do is with the background that you give to your poem, you can make it relate to the words. So either the text that you've brought it from originally, that you've blacked out, or you can relate it to the poem that you've created. So now it's dried, I'm just going to go in and add my moon. I'm going to do that using acrylic paint, but you can use any paint you want really. Okay, so now that that's all dried, I'm going to have a look at doing one with some watercolours. Okay, so the same as before, we're just going to go through, read it, circle the words that we like. This page is from Alice in Wonderland, one of my favourite childhood books actually. So it's nice, it's quite nice to reread it and find something new that I obviously didn't see when I read it the first time, because this time I'm taking the words that are already there and making it my own. Okay, for this one, I've sort of found a bit of an idea with a couple of words. So maybe too late for burning curiosity. The world like a tunnel was too dark. And because I've got the word tunnel, I might try with some watercolours now to try and draw, well, paint maybe a tunnel and then leave these words uncovered and cover the rest. So we'll see how that goes. So here's the final poem. We've got the tunnel. I tried to do something that looked a bit like trees in the background. Obviously you can do whatever you like, make it personal to you, whatever you feel like adding in the background. So my poem says, too late for burning curiosity, the world like a tunnel was too dark. Okay, so I thought I'd just quickly show you the one I've done in the newspaper. So I found an article about birds, stuck with that theme. So we've got free flying, perfect bird, exceedingly strong, beautiful and free. And I've just drawn a bird and a cloud, given it a blue sky with some pencils. Really, really easy. This is stuff you have at home. Obviously, most people have a newspaper, so if you don't want to ruin a book or you can't decide what book to use, it's really good just to have a flick through a newspaper, see what story you like, have a read through, pick out some words and make a blackout poem. Okay, the next one I did was just a photocopied page out of my favourite book. I just picked some sentences. You can spend as little or as long as you like on these. It really doesn't matter. You can make beautiful art pieces, I'm sure. This is one I've just done quickly. So mine says, filled with people, the party is a haze of light. Festive and familiar, it was a dream. You can easily do this on a tablet by taking a picture of a page and marking it up. Or if you have an art programme, you can have a go at that. Here are a few examples of my digital pieces. Okay, so that is how you make your very own blackout poetry. Hopefully you can have some fun at home exploring your own style of blackout poetry. You could either do it for yourself, send it to friends and family, use it to display on your walls, just help you get started in a creative process. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it helped. Please help us by filling out the short feedback survey using the link provided. And if you have any questions, visit www.higherhorizons.co.uk/ask. Thank you.